Well, hello, if y'all are doing well. Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened to me at this store I went to yesterday. So I like the Snapple Raspberry Tea. They had the 6-pack. So, as I grabbed it off the shelf, it stated the price was $5.99. So after I finished shopping, I, went up to the cashier. She rung it up, but it didn't ring up $5.99. It rung up $7.49. So I brought it to the cashier's attention, and she went on to check the price on the shelf. Well, she first asked me, was that what it said on the shelf? I said, yeah, that's what it said on the shelf. And then she, proceeded to go look. So she brought back the tag from the shelf that says Raspberry Tea Snapple on it. That said $5.99. So she scanned the tag that was on the shelf, and it still rung up $7.49. So she's looking at me, like, okay, well, you're supposed to just pay that, the $7.49. I'm like, no, I want to pay the $5.99. I want to pay that. I wasn't trying to give her a hard time or anything. I just want to pay for what was advertised at the reduced rate. And then she's just like looking around. I don't know if she's Gen Z or something. I don't know what's wrong with her. Alpha. And she's looking at me like, what am I, look at me like, what are you gonna do, I'm thinking she's gonna key it in for the $5.99, but she hesitating and acting like, well, she's just gonna take it off or wanted me to pay for the $7.49. I said, no, I want it for that price. I want it for the $5.99. And then I looked at the tag and see if it was, like an expiration date on it. Sometimes they have expiration dates on the, the tags from the shelves, and it didn't have any expiration date on it. So I say, so I asked to speak to the manager, and she's like, well, he's in there counting the till. So I stood up. That's what I wanted for that price. Because I want them. They're good. They're refreshing. They're good. They're great, So the manager did finally come up. He came up, and he didn't say anything to me, but he, permitted her to key in the reduced rate of $5.99. And that's what I paid for him. And I went on. I said thank you. She didn't even say thank you. She said nothing. I guess she was upset with me for some reason, but I was not trying to give her a hard time. I promise you I wasn't. That was not my intent. But, she seemed like she had a little attitude about it. But you're supposed to give the customers the rate y'all have on the shelves. Don't be charging nobody more. And now that I think about it, I've been there a couple of times before, and they probably overcharged me. But this is the first time I had noticed. But those Snapples are very good. The Snapple Raspberry Tea, the regular kind, they are so good. But yeah, that's my little story time. This was yesterday.